All right, awesome. I'm going to try to narrate this as best I can here. Huge property bordering Lake of the Ozarks. You can see the truck on the right. Um, that's parked on Sandy's Drive. The property sits on this side of the truck, so that glade area, everything you see there, that's on the property. We're looking basically north or northeast. You can see the Lake of the Ozarks. And I believe what we're going to do is fly directly over the property and end up at the north side and take a look at the lakefront. This has about 150 feet of direct lakefront on Lake of the Ozarks. It's actually three surveyed lake lots that come with this property, so pretty awesome. Okay, so we're going to orient kind of northerly, and the property sits on the left side of the road. We're basically over the south side of the property, and we're looking northerly. You can see it's mostly timber. It's 95 or 98% wooded. Those open natural glades are really cool, those glade areas. If you look toward the left, you can see, I believe that's the gravel creek bed that runs through the property toward the west side. It's probably a wet weather creek, although it may have pockets of water year-round. We really haven't explored this property other than the drone videos and just a little bit on foot, but not much at all. I mean, there's a lot to see here. You can see that creek bed pretty well on the left side as we move northerly. It's the highest basically on the southeast, about where that glade area is, and then it slopes down as you go north, slopes down as you go west. There's some beautiful gentle ridges on the property and the valley area with the creek. You're going to have lake views from multiple spots. Excellent road access with Sandy's Drive running basically along the whole east side. If you look at the road, you can see Sandy's Drive going straight north. To the left, you can see a smaller road that kind of splits off. That is, well, let's get up and make sure that's what I think it is. That could be a trail on the property. Nope, that's Rise Branch Road, so that splits off and actually goes through kind of the northeastern part of the property. And then look at the main road, which goes to the right and then takes a hard right. So that's Sandy's Drive, bordering the property. Sandy's Drive will go down to the east toward the right side of the screen. You can't quite see it. And then it flips around and goes back and runs basically parallel with the lake. And that's what we're about to check out here. Okay, so Sandy's Drive comes to the bottom of the hill, make a hard left, and we'll get back there in a minute. But this is Golden Goose Cove, and now we're looking toward the main channel. So the property has direct frontage on Golden Goose Cove on Lake of the Ozarks. As we look westerly now, on the right side of the screen, you can see that large boat launch and parking area. That's the Brown Bend Lake access area. It is one of the best, if not the best place to put your boat in at Lake of the Ozarks. It's maintained by the Conservation Department, so it always looks great. There's plenty of parking. There's places to fish, fishing piers. I mean, the concrete boat launch is great. Look at that cloud moving in, wrecking our video. So the Brown Bend, like I said, is right across. So even if you don't want to mess with necessarily having a dock on your property, all you have to do is go, a quarter mile and launch your boat right there, and you can pull it up to your property, have the people walk on that way. I mean, we do that kind of stuff all the time. Trying to get over the Brown Bend area, it looks like, and then we'll look back south toward the property. Of course, now it's covered with a huge cloud. Okay, so looking southerly. If you check out the map right, interactive map and the other maps, this should make a little more sense. As we look southerly, let's see where we are here. Okay, so you see the area roughly in the center of the lake frontage there. That's going to be the area of no docks. That's going to be the property. Part of that anyway, about 150 feet of that. And if you see the main road going up, that's Sandy. Well, now we've turned. This is a fantastic area of the Lake of the Ozarks, by the way. It's kind of known as the quieter end of the lake, the family-friendly section. The fishing's great. You see a lot of people with pulling tubes or jet skis or water skiing. I mean, it's just a really, really nice area. It's where we go every year for a couple weeks generally to take our family vacation. So we're pretty familiar with it. Okay, so that's looking basically easterly. You can see the property on the right side of the screen. And I think what we're going to do in a minute here, I think we're lingering up there with the drone because we were trying to wait out that cloud. so we could go down and get a better look at the lake frontage, and we'll see in a minute here. As far as location, we're not too far out of Climax Springs. If you go east about 20 miles, that's Camdenton. If you go west roughly 20 miles, that's Warsaw, Missouri. So super private, but not too far from some good usable towns. Okay, so now we're going to go in and we're going to check out the actual lake frontage on the property, which is to the right side of the lake there. If you look closely in the water, well, we'll see when we get down closer, but you'll see a buoy there, which is a really nice deal if you're one of the property owners on the Cove here, because that's the no wake zone. So between that buoy that you can kind of see left of center, we're about to fly over, from that buoy to the shoreline, that's a no wake zone, so you can't zip through in your boat. You got to basically go through at an idle speed. So that's good for people who own properties there. If you can get your lakefront property in a no wake zone, that is generally considered an awesome thing. It's a lot safer for swimming, for kids and adults swimming off the dock or off the shore, as well to be in a no wake zone. Oh, I was hoping we'd look at that lakefront a little more. Okay, well, we're heading southerly. We're facing southerly. Directly in front of us is the property. The road on the left is Sandy's Drive, and the road on the right is Rise Branch Road. So as we look southerly, the property sits to the right of Sandy's Drive, and Rise Branch Road runs right through it. Little house at the bottom, I'm sure that borders the property. It's not on the property. Okay, so now everything we're looking at is part of the property. That's Rise Branch Road right there. You can actually see a little trail going off to the right, off of Rise Branch Road, or off to the west. And when we did the ground video, we actually parked and walked on that trail, and we found what appears to be some type of old building site. Oh, the phone's ringing. Well, it's going to have to go to answering machine right now. We found some type of old building site with the start of a little cabin, it looked like, and some other cool stuff. So where we are right now, we're right over that small building site area we found. Now you can see a smaller glade, and then back looking toward the bigger glade, and the truck, of course, is parked in the same spot. It's on Sandy's Drive at the property there. So backing up here, I mean, huge property, so much to see. We have never had anything this size with frontage on the Lake of the Ozarks. I mean, it's basically unheard of. So, I mean, it's just a fantastic area. There's, looks like the gravel creek bed. I don't think we zoom in on that. I wish we could have. But I mean, yeah, come and explore this. I mean, plan to spend some time up here. There's so much to see. The wildlife out here is incredible with deer and turkey. The Lake of the Ozarks is one of the most popular lakes in the United States. I'm told it's the most popular vacation destination, at least in Missouri, if not in this multi-state area. Gorgeous property. We're going to have some other videos as well. You can check them all out on the listing page. So InstantAcres.com is where you need to go. Now here's a pretty good view. So now we're kind of over the west side of the property, and we're looking north or northeast over the property. The squiggly road is Rise Branch Road, and that's what cuts right through the property. The road beyond that is Sandy's Drive. So the property lies on this side of Sandy's Drive, and that's a pretty good look at it. It is cloudy, but other than that, it's a pretty good look at it. So many building sites. I mean, you'll find trails, you'll find cool rock formations, you'll find all kinds of surprises on this property. There's a pretty good shot of Lake of the Ozarks as well. Just awesome, awesome. But like I said, InstantAcres.com to see if this property is still available, or you can definitely call us or send us an email at sales@InstantAcres.com. We're here to answer any questions you may have about this very special property. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous property. Oh, wow. This could be just a spectacular place to build, whether you're building down by the the lakefront, or whether you want to get up higher and capture a sweeping view of the lake. I mean, you've got some different options. Or maybe have your main house in one part and have a little day cabin elsewhere. But I mean, you could have miles of four-wheeler trails and hiking trails on this property, and that makes for a pretty amazing tract of land right here at the lake. Looking down at some of the timber. Yeah, just stunning. But yeah, when this one's gone, it's gone. We do not have another one of these. This is it, man. With the lake frontage, with the location, with the size, I mean, this is a special property. So, InstantAcres.com, and we really look forward to speaking with you.